we're back again with some more of this dick bag. I actually don't know how much longer I'm going to do this for with him because, you know, we're at 8:33 like we left off at. And this mother effer is 37 minutes basically. So, yeah, basically for the rest of this interview after the camera crew comes out. Actually, I thought we saw the camera crew come out. Where'd they go? Anyway, for the rest of this, it's basically him just kind of like, I don't know, trying to bargain with Hansen, like somehow he's going to help him. He's almost pulling like a extended version of Bald Beaver Hunter, how he thought he was a therapist, only that was like a one statement, and Chris shot it down. Like, are you retarded? Some guy just comes out of the back room and you think I'm a fucking therapist? And then Beaver Hunter's like, duh, I got Sokol, I'll pull it. Like, he doesn't say that, but that's his face. But, yeah, that's what this pussy does the whole time, basically. Kind of just keeps bargaining. So I don't really know how much I can talk about that because I'm gonna kind of run out of stuff to say when he keeps saying the same thing over and over. How am I gonna keep making fun of the same thing in 55 million different ways? I don't know. So let's get into it for now and see what happens.
Actually seen our previous programs on computer predators.
I didn't think I was a predator. I wasn't coming up here for anything physical. I know I talk. Look, that was...
What is this nonsense that just popped up? Why are these guys being blocked? What? Did I choose a stupid video or something? What is this?
Fantasy. That was like fantasy.
I know, but everybody says that. But what's going to happen if I'm not here and the 13-year-old girl is?
Yes, I'm using the video off of Joey's TCAP channel. Is that what I'm supposed to say? You're putting all your stupid stamps in the way. I chose that one because it's uncut. Like, it's not like you can find this stuff so readily available. It's difficult. NBC's been a challenge. You know, these pussy predators have been challenges. So, you know, it's difficult to find this stuff.
You got all charged up by seeing this gal on the webcam.
All charged up, a.k.a. you got a ripping boner for a 12-year-old. That is fucking weird.
I don't know why.
Could I kiss you anywhere?
I'm sorry.
That'd be fun.
Man, I know it's
point and I'd kiss it.
I'm just thinking, like, Chris is reading this awkward shit to him that he said to somebody that he thought was actually a 12-year-old. And, like, I always think when Chris reads back to the guys, it's got to be so awkward. Like, even when it's just one-on-one, the camera crew hasn't come out yet, and they think it's just them and Chris. Like, if that was me, I'd feel so embarrassed and awkward. Like, oh my god, why does this guy have my chat log? This is so weird. But, like, now he's reading it, and there's, like, 47 other people that came out. You get the boom operators, the one behind James, the one behind Chris. Then you got this guy standing over here in the corner by that pumpkin or whatever, up on the left side. And then, oh no, I was going to say there's a body over here on the right, but actually I think that's the guy holding that boom. But still, you got at least 3 people standing here now, plus Chris. So there's 4 people that are judging him. And this idiot stands here for another 30 minutes. What, 27 minutes? He endures this? What?
Can I go?
Look, there's nothing I can do to keep you here.
I'm sure you're going to turn this into the police, right?
Well,
I'm going to be on TV.
That's not up to me. I mean, we're doing a story. You've seen the stories before. Didn't you think, after seeing the previous stories...
I did.
That's something I don't get either. Is these guys, they always talk about how they've seen TCAP, or at least they know about it, but then they do this stuff anyways. Like, how do you not have that in the back of your mind? Like, oh god, what if this is one of those fake things? I don't understand. It's like, you know, it's not... It goes back to Louis C.K.'s monologue he did on his SNL appearance when he's talking about pedos. Like, he says, my favorite thing is, what did he say, a Mars bar? He's like, but, you know, I'd do mostly anything for a Mars bar, but I wouldn't hook up with a kid for a Mars bar. But he's like, so kids to pedos must be like what Mars bars are to me, only better because they're pursuing it despite the consequences. Obviously, Louis C.K. put it together better than I just did in the synopsis, but you get the idea. And it's like, it's just so weird, though. Like, after you know about that going on, I mean, this was like the heyday of TCAP. TCAP went from what, 2003 or something like that, 2004 to 2007. Like, it was on fire, rapid. There was new episodes all the time. Like, why would you risk it when you know about that going on? And then what I think is even dumber is the second wave of guys that he did in Hansen versus Predator. I know it was a matter of years that went by, but like, why would you still risk? You don't have TCAP in the back of your mind? How do you not know about TCAP? During these days, you could at least argue that TCAP was just happening. So maybe some of these dickheads weren't really super aware. But, you know, in 2015, when this show's been over for 8 years, like, this show happened. You should know about this. And to still go out and want to do this, it's just weird. And the thing is, you know, yeah, this is what Chris Hansen does, makes it on TV and stuff, because he's a journalist and he has those connections. But there's a lot of people that do this secretly, even. You know, in this thing, he's working with Perverted Justice. They were a watchdog organization just busting these weirdos by themselves until Chris came along and kind of publicized it. And then you had Tetrid Core with Hansen versus Predator, which I don't know if they're still around. They probably are. I don't think Perverted Justice is, but Tetrid Core probably is. And, like, then you got all the ones on YouTube, like Justin Payne or DAP Inc. Or, what's the other one? I don't know. There is one other one, though. And then you have all the people that are aware of it. Like me, who makes fun of these dickheads. Or Walls, or Base Shaman before, or Joey's TCAP channel, or Enver Inferno, or Dr. Julian Bashir, or, you know, even Sensitive Society. That's not his focus, but, you know, he's been talking about some of these predators sometimes. Or who else? Like, there's just obviously a lot of people aware of this, too. Like, I don't know. And then even when you go to jail, people in jail basically kill you right away if you've done anything with kids. You know, I saw a TikTok video of a guy who just got to jail for molesting kids, and all the prisoners were, like, ganging up on him. And then from what I heard, I mean, that came out weird. And then from what I heard, a couple days later, they killed him. So you got all this publicity, bad publicity, and high risk, and they still do it. I don't understand. I mean, let's look at this dickhole right here. I'm not trying to say he's cool or anything. Obviously, he's not trying to molest kids. But, like, okay, he's going through a divorce. Well, that sucks. But to a certain extent, at least he had I don't want to say a good job. He was only a teacher, and, you know, they make dick money. But still, he put himself through school and worked towards a goal. So, like, that's good. He was also putting an extra on the side doing the coaching. So, you know, that's good, too. Somehow he has his Corvette. So he had that. Like, he basically threw all that away to try to fuck a 12-year-old. Like, what? Again, I'm not trying to condone it, but I can understand, like, a loser that's got nothing going on. They're unemployed, they're borderline homeless, like, they're months behind on rent, and they got nothing going for them. Whatever, you know? Maybe it's a plan to hopefully get caught so they can go to jail where they think their life might be a smidge better. At least then they don't have to worry about rent and stuff anymore. But for somebody who's kind of got their life together, like, what? And then you get, you know, like, some of these guys that we're going to look at in the future. There's the doctor who gets busted in which one is it? Riverside or something like that. You know, he's a neurosurgeon or something. Like, what are you doing it for? You got a lot to lose, you idiot. Or else you got David K., the rabbi. Like, you're a rabbi. What are you doing? Or else you got, who else is the other doctor? Or, was there another doctor? No, I don't know. There's some other guy that... Oh, yeah, not the doctor. The one that ended TCAP. The Texas assistant DA. Like, you're a DA! Well, assistant. But still, you're obviously an attorney. You got a high-ranking position. You should know better. Like, what the heck? What was his name? Conrad something. I don't know. But it's like, I don't understand these people. Especially, like I said, when you have a lot to lose. Like, some of them I feel like have nothing to lose. Is like the bodybuilder guy. What's his name? His screen name is Loverman Genius, and he spells genius wrong. Like, he seems like he's got nothing going on in his life. Yeah, he works out, but that's about it. So it's like, okay, if you're a fuck up, I guess it's just your nature, you know? Other than working out, you haven't really achieved anything. But, like, some of these guys, I don't know. It's just weird. Why would you risk it? I went on a huge tangent now. I think I had a point. Now I forgot it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get back into this. Maybe I'll re-spark whatever I was trying to get at.
That maybe this is something I shouldn't do?
That's why I didn't want to come. I really, deep down, thought this is the stupidest idea.
There it goes. The boom operator right there that you can see, like, I kind of feel bad for him because this goes on forever, and you know his arms are getting tired. Come on, you try holding your arms over your head for half an hour. That gets uncomfortable after about 6 minutes. And that's when you're not holding anything. He's holding a boom for half an hour like this because this dickhead won't leave. This guy afterwards must have been like, either A, I need a massive raise, or B, fuck this show, I'm not coming back anymore. Although, I don't know why he changed his arms, because just before this, he had them in a lower, more normal position. So why did he raise his arms for? I mean, it's not like it was affecting the camera view, because when you watch the regular edited version and stuff, the one that would have been on TV, you don't see like a boom behind James's head or anything, so he had to do that to make it higher. So I don't understand what the point of that was.
I don't know why I'm here.
But
I know.
Nobody was twisting your arm.
You're right. You're 100%
You're
right.
a grown-up.
Yeah. I don't feel like that.
It's so stupid when Chris says, you're a grown-up. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's kid language. Grown-up, kids say grown-up. So when I'm a grown-up, I want to do this. Or, you know, Dad, you're a grown-up. You should know better or something. You know what I mean? This is weird. Chris saying you're a grown-up to a 26-year-old. I mean, I guess from Chris's angle, one, he is older than this guy, so it would be like him talking to a child, relatively speaking, you know what I mean? Kind of like when, you know, a 80-year-old talks about a 30-year-old, but they say kid, because in comparison, they're a kid. So maybe that's why he says grown up. Also, their mentality obviously is fucked up. They're trying to meet up with a kid. So maybe that's why he says grown up. I don't know, but it's weird. Like adult is the word. when you talk to another grown up, the word's adult. It's weird saying grown up unless you're a kid.
I feel like
Whoops. Sorry about that. Pause. But anyways, another thing I thought of is just like when he edits himself. I want to blank you in the blank. Will you blank my blank? Like, I get it. He's editing himself. Chris is editing himself for the show. But there's a couple things that's weird about that. One, sometimes he doesn't edit himself. And then they have to edit beep, beep. So it's like, why do you edit yourself if sometimes you're just going to straight up say it anyways? Like, pick a side. Just say it and let them edit you, or edit yourself. Don't pick and choose. But two, I always think, like, these guys must be like, why is this guy saying blank by blank? Is he super against swearing or something? Like, that's what I'd be thinking. I'd be confused why he's saying, like, it's just us two hanging out here. So it's not like if I was writing that stuff, he wouldn't think I'd be offended by swears because I'm the one that wrote it. You know what I mean? So it would just be weird. Even though, you know, we know it's because it's for a TV show, but when these idiots are sitting there, they must be like, I don't know, that's what I'd be thinking. Like, why is he saying blank instead of just saying the word? Why is he saying blank my blank instead of fuck me in the ass?
I mean, I'm just trying to understand how it gets to this point.
God, I don't want to keep pausing. I want to let this go a little bit so we can kind of watch it some. But I was just thinking, why is this dickbag standing there too? Don't they put a stool over there? Why did he choose to stand? I feel like in a weird situation like this, I'd probably prefer sitting so I could feel more, not comfortable, but more like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? More confined or something. Like, just, I can get smaller and feel like, more to myself. Standing here, I'd feel exposed. Like, everybody can see me. Here's my full body. I don't know.
You even acknowledge it's wrong here, but I don't want either of us getting into trouble.
I know. I knew I could get in a lot of trouble for this. I don't know why I'm here.
You talk about...
We know why you're here, asshole, because you thought you were meeting up with a 12-year-old. What's wrong with you?
Parking around back. I'm so freaking horny.
Said to a 12-year-old.
You know, if you had me naked, I'd want more, right? Yeah, I would too.
Look.
Wait, what? You know, if you had me naked, I would want more. What was he telling her? That he would get naked and hang out with her? Oh, you can stay fully clothed. I'll be naked, though. But if I'm naked, you know I'm going to want more. What?
Now, you don't have to read it. Your TV guy. Everybody that's watching this knows why I'm here. It was stupid.
The embarrassment that I was talking about earlier must be setting in. Alright, you don't have to read it. Bitch, Chris don't give a fuck. He's gonna keep going. You want to stay there, he's just gonna keep going. You're the idiot, you can just leave. I mean, you get arrested, but still.
I wasn't really going to do anything.
I know, but that's
But
hard
I
to square
know.
with what you said here.
You know, these retards always say that, I was never gonna do anything, and obviously it's just a cover. Obviously you were gonna do something. You went there. What, you're gonna show up and be like, you know what, I think we should just hang out. No, you're gonna be like, bitch, I'm here for that area. Ugh. I can't even talk like them because it's so weird. Like, the context is a 12-year-old.
Jim.
I really know.
And everybody who comes in says, I really wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah, call him
And if
out.
you're going to have this conversation and then come over here and a 13-year-old girl is home alone.
Yeah, that's what's up. See, dumbass? Chris just called your shit out, too. He's like, bitch, you ain't gonna write all this bullshit and have this ripping hard dick and send pictures of it, too, and then beating off and talk about, I want to get naked with you and I'm gonna want more and all this bullshit just to come here and do nothing. Like, motherfucker, you're telling her what you plan on doing. Plus, if she really was home alone, you're in your 20s, she's a kid, you're gonna feel like you can overpower her, and if anything, you're just gonna rape her. If she was like, I'm too nervous, you'd be like, oh, give a fuck, bitch. I'm hard as shit, you're getting this dick.
I shouldn't have done it. I don't know what I'm here for.
The other issue, well, it sounds like what you're here for is
Well,
What did this retard say? I don't know what I'm here for. You wrote a whole book on what you're there for. Stupid ass.
That's actually look, give me a Bible. I swear to God.
You know, a lot of
He probably believes in Satan.
people have had religious conversions after walking in here.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'm not that religious of a guy.
I told you. Hey, I don't believe in God for shit, but give me a Bible so I can swear on something that I don't believe in. Makes sense. Fucking idiot.
And the other,
I'll tell you this. I might have kissed her. I wouldn't have done anything else.
you might
I'm gonna jam my dick down her throat, told her fucking take it, whore. Stuffed my whole fist in her crotch.
kissed her.
Might have. I know I shouldn't.
And where's that going to lead once you start kissing her?
Duh. It's gonna lead to my dick getting fucking hard as shit. Whoops. Oh man, I just fast forwarded. It's gonna lead to my dick getting hard as shit and jammed up her asshole.
I know nobody watching's gonna believe. I wouldn't have done anything else. She is a kid. I knew that when I was coming up here. I wasn't gonna do anything. I'm an adult.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, I know.
That's a position of trust and leadership in the community. You know how kids think. You know.
Goddamn right I do. How do you think I know how to finesse this bitch so easily? Fuck yeah. You should see how many I get in my class that I meet up with on the side after hours, huh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's a very emotionally charged time for them.
I'm not a teacher anymore.
Yeah, duh, I exploit that shit. Hormones are flaring, tits are growing.
I mean, you're equipped to take advantage of somebody that age should you choose to do so. And by coming here today,
You ain't gonna reveal my secrets, motherfucker. I ain't equipped to do so. I am doing so.
it certainly appears as though that's exactly what you were trying to do.
I'd goddamn well hope that's how it appears, because that's exactly what I'm here for. I mean, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just gonna lick her toes.
Divorce or not, computer problem or not, you know, the experts tell us that, okay, the guy may say, I'm not going to do it this time, maybe not the next time, but sometime it's going to happen.
You're right.
That's a good point, too, actually. I never thought of that. Yeah, maybe they're legit. They want to do it this time. But this is like getting their feet wet. You know what I mean? They come over. They're like, ooh, I did it. I came over. I hung out with the kid. I got away with it. There was no parents. Then the next time they do it, they go over some kid's house. Maybe they take it slow. A little kiss on the cheek. Ooh, nothing happened. She's okay with it. Third time, okay, move from the cheek to the mouth. Boom. And fourth time is like, full on, bitch.
Can I talk to you off camera?
I can't do that. I'm sorry. What's the
Do you guys have any help for me?
There are,
Yes, we do have some help. It's called the police officers outside. They're going to help you get to the police station to help throw you in a cell.
there are a number of ways to get help, and we're going to get into that in the story. We've got into it in some of the past stories.
Is there any way to keep myself off of this thing?
We've made no decisions as to who's going to be in or out of the story. We're just getting started.
Most times Chris gives you bullshit, like when they say, is there cops outside? And he says something stupid like, am I going to be arrested? And he says, I can't answer that. And it's like, bro, okay, I get it. Technically, you're not a cop, so I guess technically you can't say yes. But you know the fucking cops are there and that he's going to get arrested. Like, the cops aren't going to be like, nah, this one's good. We'll let him go. But in this example, when Chris says, I can't determine that who's going to be in the show or not, he's actually telling the truth. No, I think there's some people that didn't make it, that they busted. Some of them either gave like a really short interview or whatever the case is. There was one, what's his Dark Hero. He made it on the show, but they blurred out his face and like they did a lot to conceal his identity because he had mental health issues. Same as in the new one, you have what the heck's his name? I don't know. The fat cowboy from not Texas though. What was his name? Can't remember. But Chris never put him in Hansen versus Predator, but somehow the footage is out there. I don't know if they released it after or if it got leaked or what. But yeah, so that's kind of true sometimes. Also, you don't know how it's going to be edited. Like, this asshole has this 37 minutes, but, like, obviously in the show, they didn't just straight do him the whole time. He's only got, like, maybe a 5-minute segment. So, to a certain extent, Chris is actually telling the truth for once, instead of lying, even though he really knows what's up.
So I can't.
If there's some way I do start getting help, I mean, my insurance covers therapy, and that's obviously what I need for obviously more than this issue, but another number of things. Even if it was something I just don't, my life's a wreck right now. On top of,
You know, this fucker keeps talking about my life's a wreck right now. It's not really a wreck. You're only getting a divorce. Like, that's it. Until this, you still had your job, you still had your coaching side gig, you get your fucking Corvette. You're only getting a divorce. Now, I don't know if your life's a mess because your wife is taking everything, so maybe that would be the mess. But at the end of the day, like, he's acting like it's terrible. Like, I just lost my home. I don't have a car anymore. My wife's divorcing me. My parents died last week. It's like, bro, you're only getting a divorce.
I don't want this to ruin the rest of my life.
I can tell you
Late,
what, I
bitch.
can give you my card, and you can keep in touch, and we can.
Are the police here? Am I going to be taken out of here in handcuffs right now?
I mean, that's not up to me, but that's my.
See, there it is. That's not up to me. Bro, you know they're fucking waiting for him right at the door, I'm pretty sure, right? They're close to the door. I think they're on the sides of the house. But as soon as this dickbag opens the door, they come rushing out and tackle him and arrest him on the stairs. So, you know that, bitch. Why do you lie and say it's not up to me? I mean, he's basically telling the truth anyways in a beat around the bush way if these guys were smart enough to interpret it. Because the way he says that, like, it's suspicious. He's not just like straight up no. Well, that's not up to me. So obviously he knows something, but these guys are usually too dumb to decipher it.
I'm sorry, Sprinkle. That's my card. Okay. But if you want to call and stay in contact.
I mean, even if maybe.
You know, Chris gives out his business card to these guys sometimes. I think, obviously he gave this dickhole one. And I think he gives maybe one or two other guys a business card. And I don't know if that's directly his. Like, if it says Chris Hansen, work number this, cell number this, probably fax because, you know, this is mid-2000s. But maybe even email. But I wonder, if these guys did call him, does he actually answer and talk to them? Like, what is he going to talk to them about? He's only a journalist. You know what I mean? He can't actually help these faggots in any way. He's not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or anything. He's just a guy. It's like me. It's like these guys on YouTube, you know? Justin Payne. If he caught somebody, like, what the fuck is he going to talk to them about if they want to call him? Like, there's, you know? Unless he's going to be like a sponsor. Man, hey, man, are you available? I'm thinking about going out to fuck a kid, but I chose to call you first. Can you talk me out of it? You know, kind of like AA. You have your sponsor that you're supposed to call when you feel like having a drink. But otherwise, like, yeah, what's Chris supposed to talk to him about? So I always wonder, does he actually answer? Like, he sees a call and, I wonder who this is. Or if he just lets it go to voicemail, like I do with every call I get, unless I know who it is, like my mom or something. But yeah, and then if it's just one of these idiots, he's like, man, fuck that guy, delete message. Or what? Or is it like some, you know what I mean, some generic thing? It says Chris Hansen, but it goes to like the NBC offices, and then they just talk to like a secretary. Hey, is Chris Hansen available? Nope, he sure isn't. Like, I don't know. It's just weird, though.
There's, I don't know, a way that without telling the world that I screwed up royally, that you can maybe do a, hide my identity. I'll even sit down with you, and I can try to get help.
All I can tell you right now.
I can sit down with you. What does he think Chris is gonna do? He's just a journalist. What is a journalist gonna do to help you? I don't understand what he thinks. How can I sit down with you? I'm just a journalist, you dumb fuck. I'm making a story for a TV show. What in the fuck do you think I'm gonna do for you? I really don't give a shit about you either. I'm just trying to bust you, A, because you're a disgusting scumbag, and B, I'm trying to build a show, like I already said. Not to change subjects, but camera guy looks like he's getting tired over there. Our boom guy. Doesn't he have one arm down? He's like, God fucking damn it, can this fucking asshole just get out of here? My arm is killing me.
Because we're just getting started with this and we're in the middle of it. I mean, all I'm saying is that you can call me. I'll be happy to talk to you as we continue to put the story together. And that's really all I can tell you at this point.
Oh, is that his secret? He only talks to them for as long as the show's being put together, and then after that, he's like, nah, fuck him, block the number.
Because I just don't know how it's all going to shape up. And I'm just being straight.
And I was thinking, considering how much this piece of shit was pleading for them to, like, censor his identity and stuff, it was like, how come they didn't just do it for him? But then I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Nah, fuck him. Like, A, he made this choice. You know what I mean? Nobody made him get busted in this weird situation. He chose to talk very inappropriately with a kid and chose to show up to slide his wiener in her somewhere. Mouth, ear, hand, between the kneecaps, under the armpit, anywhere. So, I guess fuck him. Let him be seen. And then it helps, too, with the school to know exactly who he is, to fire him, and yeah. Plus, I guess this pleading is just him being a pussy trying to get out of, I fucked up. So it's almost like NBC's way of, fuck you, keeping his face there. Piece of shit. We're not going to work with you. We're trying to bust you dumbass.
That's all. So I can't promise you one thing or another.
I promise you a lot right now.
I understand
and I'm
a lot of people promise.
I know. And you know what? And the last one I saw, the guy was dumb enough that he came here the next damn day. He went and tried to do it again.
I think they're talking about, what the hell's his name? Hey, Brandon. What's up, bro? What's his name? John Kennelly. But he says came here. Kennelly didn't go to this sting. He went to the same sting as David K. And, what the hell's his name? I don't know. He's the other guy that showed up naked. They both showed up naked at the same sting. Kennelly and this other guy. The one that said he was pre-med or something. But, yeah, that wasn't this house. That was a different house. But, yeah, Kennelly's funny because, first off, his story is ridiculous in the first one. He gives about 42 different identities for himself. I'm a teacher. I'm a bus driver. Then you find out he's unemployed. And then his voice, that's why I always talk like this. Hey, Brandon, got any coin? And, yeah, he shows up naked. Well, he didn't show up naked, but he gets undressed in, like, the laundry room or something. And then, I don't know, we gotta watch him. But anyways, the thing with Kennelly is it's funny, because I have a friend that I used to call bro all the time. And the whole reason was because of Kennelly. I made a skit. We used to work together out of Dunkin's, and I used to make a joke and say, everybody in the window, you always say, hey, bro, here you go, bro, have a great day, bro. And I don't say bro, it's stupid, but I did that just making fun of Kennelly. This person didn't know who John Kennelly was. They don't pay attention to TCAP, but then it just became a thing. We just started calling each other bro, and it was funny because they called me bro because it was something like I started with the whole bro thing, but I was calling them bro because of John Kennelly, just kind of making fun of him. But yeah, I think that's who he's talking about. Either that or he's talking about Ips Siebert. I don't think it was that, though, because he said the next day. Kennelly was literally the next day, where Siebert was... He was a few seasons. Or maybe it was back-to-back seasons, I don't know. But it wasn't the next day. Oops.
I'm not that stupid. I don't know why I'm here. I need help. But, you know what, you're right. I'm a teacher. And I don't do it because I'm some...
Hey, he found the seat I was talking about. Holy shit, it only took him 14 minutes. I guess his legs are getting tired from standing there for so long. Just like the cameraman's like, God damn, my arms are killing me, bitch. Don't sit down. Get the fuck out.
Pervert. I love teaching. I love kids. It's the only thing I've ever loved. I don't know
Isn't that true? I love kids. Yeah, we know you do.
what the hell. I don't know why I'm here.
I don't know why this camera guy coming out of nowhere is funny, but it just is. Was he standing there the whole time? Or did he just decide to come out? Getting like a close-up shot, sort of.
You asked me if I coach. Yeah, I coach. And not because...
Actually, you know what else is funny, too? Where's this other camera that's looking at all this? It's not another camera guy, is it? It's probably just like a... Yeah, no, it's a hidden camera. I don't know why this is funny. It just is.
I was trying to find a damn date. Or get... It's because I like working with those people.
Wait, what? He must have swore. I forgot. This is just because it's uncut. I don't think... I'm pretty sure they still edit. I was gonna say, what was that beep? That was weird.
Like teaching kids, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
We do.
I know
Fuck
you've heard
kid.
this. Hell, I've seen people sit here and say the same stuff.
But what does it say?
Aw, so he has seen TCAP before, and he's using everyone else's strategies as his own. Oh shit, it's not working. Duh, oh fuck, duh, it didn't work for them. Why the hell did I copy them?
It doesn't say much for me. I know.
About the fact that you were suspicious. You had seen our previous stories. Probably got a chuckle out of what happened to some of these guys.
Yeah, and honestly, I sat there and watched and thought, those guys are sick.
I need to copy them, because that is... Yeah, he meant sick not in the gross way. He meant sick in like, oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, dude, those guys are sick. They're getting famous on TV for being fucking pedos. Oh, fuck, I wish that would happen to me.
Why would you do that?
Fuck 15 minutes of fame. It's for the rest of your life fame. Yeah!
And that was what, a month and a half ago? And then here I am.
But what does it say about your issue? That you would watch the program,
I don't
pass
know.
judgment on the guys in that show, and then show up here yourself.
It says that kid, sex is the best? Oh. Man, I want to make harder jokes, but it's so weird. It's so weird to say this stuff when it's in relation to a kid. Ugh. It's fucking idiots.
I'm obviously a hypocrite.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hansen. I'm sorry, all you guys. I'm sorry.
Camera guy's like, it's about time you fucking apologize, bitch. My arms are bleeding. Now, if you really want to apologize, just get the fuck out.
Sent them on air. I'm sorry. Everybody else that sees this.
Wow, look at that light behind Chris's head. Why is that, like, forming to him perfectly? Look at that. Just silhouetting his body, going right up around his neck, just perfectly. Cuts right off at his hairline, doesn't even go up his head.
Don't do it. I mean, that's why I said I don't... If there's any way I can get help, if I can show you I've gotten help, if I can show you that it's helping me.
Chris has been very stationary. I mean, geez, I've been watching that sexy light for a little bit now, ever since I called out. He hasn't moved at all. He's just staring at this dick bag. Well, he talks about, I need help with being better at getting kids. I mean, with not picking up kids anymore. And
I mean, all I can tell you is that, you know,
no!
let me know what's going on.
Chris ruined his,
that's
his
my number.
light.
That's my email.
It does have email. I was saying, what does he have on there? It says that's my email. So is that all he puts, his email? Okay, because that's even easier to ignore. That's a good strategy.
I mean, how much trouble am I in if you do turn this into the police?
Well, that's not up to me. I mean,
But I mean, do you know? I mean, I don't even know.
True. How much trouble am I going to get in? That's actually true. He doesn't know. That's up to the judge. Chris has no idea what the judge is going to say based on the chat log and all this other information that the judge is going to look at.
I mean, all I'm involved in is the story. So
Does anybody here know? I know you guys aren't all looking
No,
at camera, but
because they're all involved in the story too.
What was this asshole trying to ask? Is any of you what? I mean, what the fuck do you think, retard? You got two guys standing with booms. Yeah, they're secretly psychologists. You got this cameraman Yep, he's a psychologist too. And then, I mean, I don't know what this weirdo over here is, though, with the pumpkin on the left. I don't know if that's just, like, security in case James, like, acted up. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing over there. He's just standing there, though. But, like, what did he think? And here we go again, too. Chris telling him I'm just a journalist making a story, and this fucking asshole, can you help me, though? No, bitch, I'm a journalist. I didn't go to school for medical purposes. I went to school for journalism. Stupid ass.
The law enforcement part is something that's separate and that I don't control.
I mean, I know I've seen some of them that, I could be wrong. I watched bits and pieces of it. We talked about it, and like I said, I thought, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Did you talk about it in school?
Yeah, we talked about it with the other teachers. A lot of us had seen it, and we thought, why would you do that?
So these stories have been a topic of discussion at the school where you teach.
And then here I am.
And then here you are. What are you going to say to those other teachers?
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't. I don't know what I'll do. I don't want you to think I'm a monster. I'm not. I'm really not. I don't think. I didn't think I was anyway. Maybe I am.
But you're here.
3, I'm going to stop it at 1706. All right, why did I choose 1706? Because that's doubled. 833 times 2 would be 1706. That last part, I didn't really say too much because, A, they weren't really talking too much, and B, for some reason it was really low. I could barely hear what Dumbass was saying. He was giving some answers to something that Chris asked, but I could barely hear it. I don't know what happened there. But, yeah. So, oddly enough, this went way more successfully than I thought it would. I've been able to make fun of this asshole for how long now? I really don't know how long this video is so far, because I can't see. I'm recording on my phone, so... I don't know how long. I mean, the part 1 was almost an hour. I didn't even realize that until afterwards. So, anyways... Maybe we can keep going with this dickhead. I know he's pretty boring. I'm sure it's got to get boring now. I mean, now it's to the point where he's feeling defeated. So, who knows? Maybe there'll be a part 3. Hopefully, that's it. Another 833 on this is what? 25, 30, I mean, 42, 39. 25, 39. So, yeah, there could be 4 parts to this. Ugh. We'll have to see how part 3 goes. Well, maybe it'll be too boring. Anyhow... Thanks for checking this out with me. And please be sure to come back for that part 3. And until that part 3, I said see ya, homie.